How are you doing? How was your day so far?
It was wonderful, and I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm also doing great, and thank you for asking me too. So let's start by introducing ourselves as we are meeting first time. So, would you like to share something else about yourself?
Yes, sir. Sure. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this golden opportunity to give my introduction on your channel. My name is Vicky, and I'm from Nagina. It was in Uttar Pradesh. I have just completed 10 plus 2. And recently, I have been running a small institute like English speaking classes here at Nagina to create English speaking environment where I could express myself in English and I could sound more confident and get more fluent in English speaking.
Okay, so you are running your institute. So, how long you have
Yes,
been running?
for last few years, let's say 4 to 5 years, I have been running.
Okay, so are you teaching a spoken English or it is a written English, maybe grammar or these kinds of things, maybe?
Actually, sir, I'm teaching spoken English.
Okay, you are teaching a spoken English. So,
Yes, sir.
what kinds of like a age, I would say, learner they come at your institute?
Pardon, please.
No, like maybe there would be like a age gap. Yeah, maybe some would be 8 years old, 9 years old. Some would be like a 30, 50 years old. These kinds of learner would be at your like a institute.
Above above sixth standard, above the sixth standard. I
So,
means all students, all kind of students are coming to me for English speaking classes. Doesn't matter they are the student of sixth, grade or sixth standard or 10th standard, 10 plus 2, all are coming to me.
okay, okay. So you have open institute to even learn English by yourself, like to improve yourself, and simultaneously you want to teach other person.
No, actually, it is my passion to speak in English. So I have taken the franchise of British Academy and I
Okay.
have been running it. One more purpose is there behind taking the franchise and running this institute. Actually, I'm Anglophile and I want to improve my own well. And so you know very well that in order to speak or develop any language, we need environment regarding that. So environment I did not have. So I went to many people to talk to them, but they pretended not to have time for me. Then I thought I was sitting once, and I thought that I should go for a franchise where I would teach the students this language, and by this I can improve my own also.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. Because like where we are living, there might we will not get a English atmosphere. So there are lots of person they face these kinds of problem. Even I went through these kinds of things, and but even then I had to learn this language and due to I made an English environment by myself, just by immersing myself into listening, reading, or speaking with myself, or even with a co-learner. So that's how I made an English atmosphere. And whenever if I am meeting anyone, any stranger, I try to talk with them in English language at my work. So that's how I'm able to speak and learn this language. Otherwise, like if you have some kinds of priority, but if you will not give a time, if you would be not consistent, then might you would be not able to achieve this kinds of fluency, yeah, which you are looking. How long you have been learning on your communication skill?
Actually, sir, before many years, I was in Uttarkasi. It's a district, and it was, I think, in hills. I think it's a hill station. I was there, so I met many English-speaking people there. So I was very passionate about talking to them in English, and I was crazy about this language. So I talked with many English people there. Then I moved to Delhi. There I spent 4 to 5 years because my sister resides there. And after that, I joined American Institute. I joined British Institute, and I practiced myself. Also, I studied so many grammars. I read newspapers, debates, and then I practiced speaking impromptu, and this way I improved a little bit. I don't say that I'm speaking perfectly, but I'm able to speak a little bit good.
No, you are able to speak. You don't have to underestimate yourself. Yeah, and even compare yourself with the other person. If you are able to convey your thoughts, that's okay. It's not like it does not require you will have to be fluent. Only then you are going to connect with the other person. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
you have joined some classes as you mentioned about. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have joined American Institute and I have joined British also to learn English from there, but I couldn't learn from
Okay, so
there because whatever they were teaching, and I knew all that.
okay, what they were teaching then? They were like were they teaching grammars or something else?
They were teaching me like sentence making. They were, just making students converse. And firstly, they were speaking, and then they are telling a student to follow them. I mean, just to speak after them. Like, do you have tea? So students are speaking after teacher, do you have tea? So I'm not here to criticize anyone, but whatever they were teaching, I'm telling you honestly.
Okay, I
And
really don't have a idea about like a classes, these kinds of thing, because I never taken any kinds of classes due to I really don't know how like a teacher they teach at their institute or maybe some classes. I really don't know. But I would say like a person they can if a person they have like a, some kinds of like a fashion or interest toward this language, they can learn anyhow by themselves even. Yeah, even if I can learn this language by myself, then why other they cannot? So everyone they can learn, just it's required dedication or hard work as well.
yes, sir. And sir, it is my first time. It is my first time here, and for the first time, I'm having a conversation with
Okay,
somebody.
so how are
Yeah.
you feeling?
I'm feeling good because I have watched lots of videos of you on YouTube, and I learned lots of things from them also. I learned so many new vocabulary words you used, and I love the way you communicate with people, you connect with people, you make them speak, and you give them opportunity to express themselves in English, and you make them feel comfortable. So this is what I like about you and about your channel.
Okay, thank you for that. And yeah, I want to like if someone they are connecting with me, so definitely they want to like speak more and more. So that's the reason I give more chance to them. They can speak, they can express themselves, so they can improve their communication skill and share their own idea with me. So I also get to know how they learn English and what they did in their past. Yeah, and they
Yeah.
if someone they are connecting with me, then also they are going to get to know about my experience as well. Okay, so is this your first guy? Yeah, you never joined, so like how you used to do practice speaking then? Have you ever been to on audio call or not?
No, 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 not, no, no. Actually, I have read English newspaper a lot. I have
Okay.
watched English videos a lot, and I have watched English conversation like your videos a lot. And then I learned so many new vocabulary words. I mean, like from your videos and from newspaper and from other videos. I worked on them and I incorporated them while speaking. And most of the time I speak in English with my student. I tell them this is English speaking class, this is not Hindi speaking class. So if you are here in the classroom, so you are supposed to speak only in English, not in Hindi,
Yes.
because you learned Hindi. Actually our mother tongue is Hindi, so we learned Hindi from Hindi. We did not learn Hindi from like a Punjabi, Gujarati, or any other language, right? So if you want to learn English, you want to master English speaking skills, so you can never master it, you can never become good at English speaking if you speak in Hindi in the classroom. So speaking English, doesn't matter you are speaking right or wrong, just don't focus on it, but just focus on speaking which language you are speaking, it matters. So I talk to
Yeah.
my student mostly in English, and I make them speak also in English. And I work on my doubts, I work on my fears, which might fail me. So
Okay.
what I do.
But talking about like teaching other person in front, I'd say I would be not able to do that because I have never done that. Then how I can expect I would be good teacher? But I am also expecting to become influencer for my maybe like a neighbors. villagers, I belong to a small village. There's I have seen there are lots of person they are not able to speak this language, and also they are not giving that much of priority. But when it's come to moving in abroad, moving in like a different countries, so that times they realize why I did not learn this language. Even I am the person after facing some interview, then I realize English it is a really mandatory why I did not learn when I was a study. So then I started to work on that. So there are lots of person I have seen they get rejected. It's all because of lack of confidence and lack of a communication skill. So I want to help them. I want to guide them how they can improve their communication skill. And even like a social media platform, it is a best way to share and spread your knowledge. So people they are going to come across whoever they can get a good knowledge, I would say, and good advice, not from me. Even as you are sharing your own experience, so if someone would be resonate with this kinds of experience, so definitely they will take some idea and they started to implement, and definitely that thing going to help them to improve their I can say overall experience and so many things, I would say.
Really, sir, you are doing a wonderful job. You have created an English speaking platform for all the English enthusiastic. If they want to have conversation, if they want to talk in English, if they want to express themselves in English. So this is the wonderful place where they could talk in English and they could express themselves in English. So you are doing a wonderful job,
Yeah,
and thank you for that.
I would say I love to connect with the different people, and that's the reason I would say whenever I go on audio call, I have some application where I talk with a co-learner. So if I'm telling them, if you are not able to connect on video call, then I tell them why you are not taking an initiative. You can talk with me. So I'm telling them you can have conversation on video call. If you are beginner, I'm also beginner, you can connect with me, you can have conversation with me. That would be really I can say fluence boosting and confident boosting, I would say. I know a lack of confident people, they don't want to show themselves on a camera, and they always hide themselves and then think if I'll go on camera, might other they are going to judge me and they are going to criticize me. So these kinds of thought they are having. But until and unless they will not take this kinds of decision, this kinds of challenge, till then they are not going to improve and overcome fear of speaking. And our ultimate goal it is communicate with the other person. So anyhow you will have to speak. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. With the actually speaking comes by speaking.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what would be the okay, at your institute, as you mentioned about you are making your learner to speak, yeah. So they are talking with you only, or you are giving them chance to talk each other between a two-person or three-person like that.
Yeah, actually, I tell you the process means how do I teach my students? Firstly, when a student come to center, I allow them to have 30 minutes for practice the last class.
Okay.
Suppose that I told them the use of can. So when students come to center, I tell them that you have 30 minutes to practice the last chapter I told you. So just make group of two-person and just start just revising or just making sentences with each other on that. And after 30 minutes, sir, I just take their class. I just write down the topic on the board and I just explain that to them with examples, and I make them speak after me in Hindi and in English in both. And after this class, at the end of the class, again I allow them to have 30 minutes to practice today's class. Whatever I taught them today, I tell them practice this. Just make group of two again and just do the practice. And if you are having any kind of doubt at the time of conversing or just I'm just revising this, so please just refer to me. I'm here to help you out.
Yeah,
and i
absolutely.
just and I just dictate them some daily use English speaking sentences also, which help them to make them speak good. And with their friends they can use those expressions. Yeah, this is
Okay.
what I do in
Okay,
teaching. And
so
I just
they
chance
also
also to come.
okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, they also do like a debate kinds of like a topic. They like a take topic
Yeah, of
and they
course. Yeah, of
debate.
course. At the end of the class, at the end of the class, just I start the debate session where just I divide the group into two or three, parts, and I give them a topic. And before a day, I give them topic, and I tell them that you need to prepare this topic at home, and next day you have to have a debate, with your opponent and your, opposing group. So, and Hindi is banned in their batch. They can't speak Hindi. If they really want to say something in Hindi, suppose that they don't have a English word for Hindi word, and they don't have English translation for Hindi sentences. So I allow them to speak Hindi two times in the class at the time of having debate session. But after using how to say, use how to say first, and after using how to say, just you can speak one Hindi sentence. But after using how to say, if you try to speak more than one, two, or three sentences, then you have to pay penalty according to the sentences number.
Okay.
So they are fully focused on their conversation, and they avoid speaking Hindi in the class. They know that they are going to be fined if they speak Hindi.
Like
But
there.
before that,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah. And sir, before that, I just make them prepare. I mean, their topics like because after 1 month joining my institution, I just call them on the podium. First, I just make them. Just make them prepare, and I tell them how to make sentences. And after teaching them sentences making, and I just give them chance to come on the podium and just to speak for 2 minutes on the given topic. Then they try to speak on that, and after 15 days again I call them on the podium, but this time I tell them to speak on the given topic, without preparation. Like, I call them, and immediately I give them topic without giving them time to think about the given topic to speak. And I tell them that you have to speak impromptu. And after this I after that, sir, I just tell them that how can they tell a story in English. Something they want to tell about their personal life, or any event that occurred in their life and that was painful, and they want to share with us here, so they can in English. And at the end of the course, I start their debate session where they have to have argument in English.
Okay, but even then, it would be really difficult as they are beginner and just they have started their English learning journey. So how they would be like a tackle with like this kinds of topic or debate kinds of thing.
Actually, sir, first of all, I just make them do preparation. I just make them, I just make them good at sentence making. First, if once they have become good at sentence making, they can make sentences easily without facing any problem. After that, I just start their podium session like PD classes. I just give them topic before a day, and I tell them that this is the topic, and at home you need to work on it, prepare this topic at home, and next day you have to come and just you have to go on the podium and you have to speak in front of all the students. So
Okay.
I just, step by step, I just try to make them speak.
Okay, but you are doing great. I'd say you are like giving them chance to speak each other, and you are giving also like a topic to debate each other. So that's a really great way to learn or work on spoken English. And I have heard about institute or these kinds of classes. They're mostly teacher. They teach the grammars and they try to give them and make them focus more on grammar things only. So that's the reason I was wondering maybe you would be also doing same thing. But as you
No,
mentioned
no,
about you are
actually,
okay,
sir,
go ahead.
grammar is a different thing, and speaking is a different thing.
Yes.
Grammar can help student only in examination to score good marks. That's it. And apart from this, grammar does not help a student to speak English. And if we keep on working on our grammar, so I think grammar is going to, complicate or confuse our mind. We can't be, just be a good speaker. So grammar is a different thing and speaking is a different thing.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
we did not take any grammar class when we learned our native language, and every language has a grammar.
Yeah,
Like Hindi
absolutely.
has grammar, okay, Bengali has grammar, but I don't think so that a child, learns grammar first, then he starts. speaking his or her native language. So without anybody can speak this language.
Yeah, I'd say like I'm true. I'd say, I'll tell you, yeah, it is a reality. Without grammar, you would be able to learn any language. Because here in Saudi Arabia, what's happened? When first times I came here, I had no idea about their native language. It's called Arabic, and in
Okay.
Arabic, even I don't know write or even like a read anything else. But I have learned this language. I have learned spoken. It's all because just by listening or speaking, like implementing those things whatever I was acquiring from other person, I used to like use them and try to speak each and every day, and that's helped me a lot. So I'd say like I had no idea about like what is the grammars in Arabic language, and even how to read. Even I had nothing else, not no any idea, I'd say. But even then I have learned. It's all because of just by listening or speaking or getting also Arabic atmosphere. It's helped me. So I would say like anyone they can learn any language without grammars. It does not require to know. First you will have to work on grammar. Then you should jump on spoken English.
Yeah, grammar study is not mandatory. Grammar study is not mandatory. For example, that sir, if you go to Punjab and you spend for 4 to 5 years over there, so there after 4 to 5 years you are able to speak Punjabi. You are able to understand Punjabi also. You can't write, you can't read, but you can understand and you can speak. It is
Yes.
just because of the environment.
Yeah. If you'll get an
Environment
atmosphere,
plays
then
most important role in the
yeah.
development of any language. If
Yes,
we have
absolutely.
environment, we can learn the language, and if we do not have environment, doesn't matter that I am studying or I have studied so many grammars or so many grammar rules or sentence making rules, but if I do not have environment, so how can I use them? So speaking
Okay.
is speaking comes first. If you are learning this language by speaking easily, you can master it. And
Hmm.
just and definitely you are going to meet your doubts, you are going to meet your fears, where means you need to work.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'd
I
say
don't
like
know, I don't know. Yes, sir,
sorry,
please
like
go.
uh, I would say like getting a atmosphere environment. If you will not speak till then, you are not going to speak. Yeah, so you will have to
Yeah,
like
definitely.
implement those things. You will have to speak anyhow. Okay, so as you have started your learning journey, so that time did you work first on grammar or directly you jump on spoken English?
No,
So
actually I did not learn grammar at all eh,
okay,
in the beginning. So I tell you that actually my dad used to speak English in front of me now. So I got inspired from him, and actually I can say that I inherited English from my father. So means
okay,
I was motivated a lot whenever I watched my father speaking in English with other people. I got motivated and I got inspired too. Then I thought that I will also speak this language one day. So I used to visit English speaking institutes, and with them I used to have conversation in English. I used to make people call, and I used to have audio conversation with them. And when I went to Delhi, so there I had opportunity to be in conversation with English speaking people. I met them at India Gate and at Red Fort also. So I had a conversation with English speaking people, and I studied so many things, so many books I have studied, so many courses I have done, and still I am studying Bhagavad Gita in English. I have the English version of Bhagavad Gita as it is, and
okay,
I am busy with that. I am studying that. And I
o-
have read, sir, one more book. The title of book is Don't Speak Perfect English. I have studied that also
okay.
because
So
I wanted to get something new, but unfortunately I could not get. They were using the same thing, whatever was there in my mind.
okay, but okay, so you are doing like a reading practicing nowadays. As you mentioned about you
Yes,
read
yes,
book
yes.
Bhagavad Gita, you
Yes, yes,
mentioned
yes.
about. Okay, so every
Uh,
day do you read or just like whenever your mood gets like I should read something else, so that time you only read.
no, no. Actually, sir, actually, I love Bhagavad Gita, and
Okay,
I want to know what it contains. So many people. Actually, I have heard so many people saying this that Bhagavad Gita contains all the solution to humans' problem. The problem we are facing in our life, Lord Krishna has given the answer to all those problems in Bhagavad Gita. So by studying or by reading Bhagavad Gita, so there is a very strong possibility to get the answer to the miseries and the problems we are suffering from. And somewhere
Okay.
actually I have started the study of Bhagavad Gita, English version I have. Actually, I'm just creating the English environment around myself. One text I have to study every day, and I have to learn its vocabulary, and the same vocabulary I have to use with my students, and I dictate same vocabulary to them, and I tell them to incorporate those vocabulary while speaking on podium and while in having debate session in a special vocabulary that
Yeah,
is going to help them and going to make them speak.
that's
And
really
sir, I
great,
don't
I'd
know
say.
really, I don't know how am I speaking because it is my first time and I'm having a conversation with you. So,
Okay.
and I don't know, but I'm just
No,
trying my level best to speak.
no, you are speaking well, I'd say. You don't have to worry about that. And people, they are going to like that video. But although initially, because of lighting, I really don't know what happened.
Ah,
But now,
yes, sir.
yes. But it's okay, no problem. So, are you a spiritual person or what? Like as you mentioned, but you are reading Bhagavad Gita every day. So, might you would be believing a
No, no,
lot on God.
actually, no, actually, I'm not that kind of, person.
Okay.
Uh, just because of English I have started, and it has one more reason to read to get the solution to the problems I'm going through. That's it.
Okay. Just
No,
for
actually,
maybe like
yeah.
your just for your practicing maybe or keep
Yeah, yeah,
consistency you
only
are
only
reading
only
something
only
else.
for practice, and for implementing
Yes. And are
the
you
text of
uh,
the Bhagavad Gita.
okay, are you also reading like listening something else or not? Like are you watching any English content?
No, actually, sir, in my free time, I love to listen to English songs with their lyrics, and I try to understand their pronunciation, and yeah, and Sasi through conversation, I tend to listen, and your videos. I love to watch, and I
Thank you,
learn a
sir.
lot from your videos. Also, I just put down some vocabulary words which are new to me, and I just work on them, and I incorporate them while speaking with my students. I'm
Okay, so
listening also. I'm just listening, reading, writing. I'm just working on four part of English: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. I'm working on them.
okay, but talking about me, I do reading or even listening or speaking, but writing I'm not good at, and even my spelling it is a really bad and terrible. That's the reason I really don't write. But initially, when I stumble upon YouTube channel, and I thought I should start my YouTube and upload some videos, some kinds of maybe solo or short video. So whenever I used to create a solo video, so that time I had to write a script, and that time only I wrote in something. But talking about at this time, it's been long time I have been not working writing, but despite I am working on reading or speaking or listening, I would say I give a lot of time, more than 5 or 6 hours. And even I left everything like a which I used
Mm.
to listen in my mother tongue or in Bollywood things I would say like scrolling Instagram, TikTok. So I have left everything just for English language. So I consume a lots of English content more than 5 or 6 hours, and as a listening, it is really effective and
Yeah,
simultaneously
sir.
English.
Listening comes first.
Yeah, because
Listening
like
comes first. And
go ahead. Like
yes, yes,
if you are listening something else, you are gathering some idea, you are getting some information from other person, and same thing if you are implementing while talking with yourself with the other person, you are going to improve this language so very fast. So listening or speaking, it should goes hand in hand. Like
yes,
I have met with many people, they mention about I just do speaking practicing, and also they mention I have been learning this language around 1 years 2 years, and still they were lacking for fluency. So it's all because of they wanted to work on only a speaking part, they don't want to work on listening. Then how they can
mm,
like get some idea? Without like listening,
Totally.
definitely you will not get any information, any idea. So you'll have to do everything. And what do you think?
Definitely, listening comes first. Yeah. Actually, sir, without listening, I don't think so. Any person is going to be a good speaker because
Yes.
ideas from where he will get. So when just we listen to English, actually just we put English into our ears. It's
Yes.
like input. Okay,
Yeah.
and just when we listen to English, so we get so many ideas and so many new vocabulary words we also learn, and so many advanced level of sentence making structures we get, so many ideas we get, and some way just we create English environment around ourselves to master this language. So
Yeah.
it's listening comes first, and speaking comes after this.
Yeah, absolutely. We should like do everything. I'd say like a four pillar of learning this language: listening, reading, writing, or speaking. But even then, like a two part, it is a I'd say not that much a mandatory. Is a listening or speaking is. So you will have to more focus on listening or speaking rather than going on reading or writing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay
yes,
then.
yes,
Okay, sir.
yes.